Minister, this Saturday at 1 o'clock in Parnell Square, I hope and expect that there will be tens of thousands of people assembling to march in solidarity with the people of Gaza and Palestine as they face the horror that is being inflicted on them by the State of Israel. And one of the questions they are going to be asking, and I'm asking you, is how many Palestinians does Israel have to massacre? How many atrocities do they have to commit? How much evidence do you need that Israel is engaged in a genocidal attack on the people of Gaza and increasingly people in the West Bank before you will do something, before you will take any action whatsoever to sanction this murderous regime for the slaughter it is inflicting on thousands and thousands of Palestinians. On the 18th of October, you had a motion, the government had a motion, talking about Israel's right to self-defence. At the time, we put forward a motion and argued that Israel was not engaged in anything to do with self-defence, but it was continuing and accelerating a genocidal attack to reinforce its system of apartheid, its system of occupation, and its ongoing war crimes and ethnic cleansing of the Palestinian people. We called at the time for the expulsion of the ambassador, for the prosecution of Israel for war crimes, and for other sanctions. At that time, we got 7 votes. 7 votes. Last night, 55 deputies in here voted to expel the Israeli ambassador, to sanction Israel, to refer them for war crimes and for genocide, but still you voted against. Now, could you please explain to me what level of atrocity Israel has to commit, how many babies they have to murder, how many hospitals they have to bomb, how many houses they have to bomb, how many people they have to ethnically cleanse before you think it will be time to impose the sort of sanctions that you were very quick to impose on Russia for Putin's invasion of Ukraine? Are Palestinian babies and lives less valuable than those of Ukrainians that you don't feel it is justified in the face of this slaughter to sanction them for the crimes they are committing? Please explain to me and to the thousands who have been on the streets and who will be on the streets again this Saturday how you can justify inaction in the face of slaughter and massacre. You see, you're still doing it. You're still talking about Israel's self-defence. Apartheid, because that's what the Israeli system is, doesn't have a right to defend itself any more than apartheid South Africa did. Illegal occupation doesn't have the right to defend itself. Ethnic cleansing, or a state built on ethnic cleansing, doesn't have a right to defend itself. The people who have the right to defend themselves are the people who are victims of those things. Who are the victims? Who are the oppressed here? The Palestinians are. They're the ones being ethnically cleansed. They're the people at the wrong end of apartheid. They're the one under illegal occupation. They're the ones who've been killed with impunity for years and years and years. They've been killed on the West Bank where there's no Hamas. Why do you continue to peddle the notion that Israel is interested in peace, when everything it's doing is making it clear it's involved in massive terrorist ethnic cleansing to drive the Palestinians out of Gaza, out of the West Bank, to expand the borders of Israel, as it's been doing every single year since 1948. When is the world going to wake up with this? And you didn't answer me. Why did you impose, even setting aside the ambassador, why sanctions on Putin for his war crimes, but nothing, no sanction whatsoever, ever imposed on Israel, even when they're slaughtering thousands and thousands of children?